Have you ever wondered how one of the world's most enduring conflicts began? Let's delve into the origins of the Israel-Palestine conflict. In the late 19th and early 20th century, two powerful movements took root in the Middle East and Europe. One was Zionism, a Jewish nationalist movement born out of a longing for a homeland where Jews could escape persecution. The other was Arab nationalism, a response to Ottoman and Western imperialism, seeking independence and self-determination for Arab peoples. Now, let's fast forward to 1917. A pivotal moment arrived with the British Balfour Declaration. In this document, Britain expressed support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. But there was a catch. It was also stated that this should not prejudice the rights of non-Jewish communities in Palestine. Soon after, Britain took control of Palestine under the League of Nations mandate. With this new authority, Britain facilitated increased Jewish immigration to Palestine. This influx, however, led to escalating tensions with the local Arab population who felt increasingly marginalized. These early events set the stage for a conflict that would span decades. In every conflict, there are key turning points. The Israel-Palestine conflict is no exception. One of the major turning points was the United Nations Partition Plan of 1947. This plan proposed the division of the British Mandate of Palestine into two states, one Jewish and one Arab, with Jerusalem under international administration. However, the plan was rejected by the Arab nations, sparking the onset of the Arab-Israeli War in 1948. The establishment of the State of Israel was a significant moment, yet it was met with resistance, leading to the War of 1948, known by Palestinians as the Nakba, meaning catastrophe. This war resulted in an exodus of more than 700,000 Palestinians from their homes. Fast forward to 1967, another pivotal moment was the Six-Day War. In this conflict, Israel swiftly defeated Egypt, Jordan, and Syria, gaining control over significant territories including the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. This war drastically changed the landscape of the conflict, with Israel now controlling all of Jerusalem and a majority of Palestinian territories. In the late 20th century, the First and Second Intifada emerged as significant periods of Palestinian uprising. The First Intifada began in 1987, marked by widespread civil disobedience and rebellion against Israeli occupation. The Second Intifada, starting in the year 2000, was more violent and had a profound impact on the peace process. These turning points have shaped the current reality of the conflict, with profound implications for both Israelis and Palestinians. Each event has left deep imprints on the collective memory and narratives of the people involved, continually influencing their perceptions and actions in the present day. To understand the Israel-Palestine conflict, one must also understand the Palestinian perspective. The Palestinian narrative is a tapestry woven with the threads of displacement, occupation, and resistance. It begins with the Nakba, or the catastrophe, in 1948, which saw the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians from their homes and lands. This event is etched deeply into the Palestinian collective memory, a painful reminder of loss and dislocation. Their story continues with the occupation of their lands, a reality that has persisted for more than 7 decades. The occupation has been marked by numerous challenges, including the expansion of Israeli settlements, restrictions on movement, and limited access to resources. These realities, coupled with the constant threat of violence, have created a life of uncertainty and hardship for many Palestinians. Yet, amidst these adversities, the spirit of resistance thrives. Palestinians continue to strive for their rights and self-determination, their aspirations fueled by a deep-seated desire for freedom and justice. They yearn for a state of their own, where they can live in peace, dignity, and security. Key events, such as the Intifadas, or uprisings, reflect this enduring spirit of resistance. These movements, marked by mass protests and civil disobedience, underscore the Palestinian resolve to challenge the status quo and demand their rights. However, achieving these aspirations is fraught with challenges. The road to self-determination is a complex one, paved with obstacles that include political divisions, geopolitical pressures, and the ongoing issue of Israeli settlements. The Palestinian perspective is crucial to a comprehensive understanding of the Israel-Palestine conflict. Why does all this matter? Why should we care about understanding the Israel-Palestine conflict? A question many of us might have pondered. The answer lies in the power of understanding, grasping the historical context, recognizing the multiple narratives, and empathizing with the Palestinian people can pave the way for a more balanced dialogue. It's not about choosing sides, it's about acknowledging the human experiences behind the headlines. A deeper comprehension of the Palestinian perspective can contribute significantly to potential resolutions. In the end, understanding the Palestinian perspective is not just about comprehending a conflict, it's about envisioning a future where peace is possible.